Amen. So it's kind of late, but while it's fresh in my mind, I want to talk about this Kony fella, this Kony situation. So by now, on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube and all that, you've heard and seen about this Kony fella, this fucking pig, this fucking disgusting human being, this cunt, this giant fucking cunt. This guy. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about him because you know everything you need to know about him. You clicked on this video. Chances are you already know him. But basically, he's an asshole. Taking control of like around, I don't know, it's like 30,000 kids. He has this army of kids. He just takes them in, indoctrinates them. They're completely brainwashed, right? Not too different than like a lot of other kind of, what's the difference between any other military around the world? Not a lot, but except that they're kids, like kids, not just like 18 years old out of not knowing what to do with their lives. No, these are like kids, like they have no chance. Kidnapped, so not even by choice. So the video does bring a lot of attention to it, to this whole thing, and that's, I think, mainly a good thing. Maybe more people that know about this, the better. Well, I say mainly, right? What I don't like, this video suggests some kind of military intervention. Get this guy known, this Kony fella, and take him out. And I don't think a lot of people really know what that means. Or like they know what it means, but it's kind of just going like over their head. They kind of disassociate from what that really means, and basically what that means is sending more guys with guns over there to Southern Africa. My basic understanding is that Africa's not too into colonialism. I don't know, it's just a theory, right? Who knows? But this idea that would help them out, but sending our dudes over there, that's not really good. We don't really have a very good track record of going into a place, helping someone out, especially a place that is rich in natural resources, and helping them out really. We've already, well, whatever. I'm not gonna, there's a bunch of places. There's there's Libya, Iraq, there's Panama, Chile, Iran. Most famously 1954 with overthrowing the prime minister and installing a dictator. So I don't know. I'm not gonna go through the list, but there's a pretty long list. Look it up. We're not so good in some people's eyes. So what's the real problem here? Because this is a symptom, it's not the cause, and it's a fucked up symptom. It's an ugly fucking disease, but the cause is just mainly corruption, and Africa in general is pretty messed up. It's pretty fucked. But it's funded. All these armed forces, all these politicians, they're funded. Well, a lot of these politicians own these mines. They're again, like I said, they're rich in natural resources, mainly minerals like copper and cobalt. A lot of these politicians own the mines, and they have these kids, women, guys working in these atrocious conditions, digging up these materials, and that, I don't think people realize just how dependent we are on cobalt. Chances are, okay, so however you're watching this video, whether it be on a monitor, on your phone, or a fucking toaster, chances are there's cobalt inside this thing. So that, that's a big deal, because like 80% of cobalt in the world, it's from there, from Southern Africa, from the Congo, from Uganda, from that whole region. So if you really want to help, that whole corruption thing has to be dealt with from there. There's nothing we can do about it, because we don't really have a good track record with ceasing corruption. We are corrupted as fuck. But anyways, if you know what we can do to help them out is to cease our consumption of electronics. Oh,